This day has come because once again I have collected for you a list of the strongest characters in Skibidi Toilet. Previously, I made a video of 20 characters, but since the characters can be repeated in this video, I made only the top 10 strongest characters. And in this video, we will analyze in detail all the abilities of each character, and finally find out who is the strongest of them. But I want to warn you that this top was made personally based on my opinion, and there is no official information, and your list may be different than mine, and we will rely only on the facts. This video was difficult to create as it was very difficult to compare all the characters, but still the top will turn out believable. Anyway, hopefully you will like it, so be sure to stay until the end. But before we get to the topic of the video, be sure to subscribe to the channel and let's try to get 900k subscribers by the end of the month. I do not know if it will work, but we have to try. Hello friends, you're on the Dattebayo channel. Subscribe to the channel and press the like button under the video to speed up the release of the next video. And let's go. And so on the 10th place, we have a UFO Toilet. It may sound strange, but this dude is only on the 10th place, because the following guys will not leave him a chance. UFO Toilet is one of the few characters who still survived, and he first appeared in episode 53, and throughout the future episodes created problems for the Alliance and also for the toilets themselves since episode 60. We don't know much about his abilities, but he's got protective glasses against TV men's abilities, and also has a pretty good gun that can fry most small agents as we saw in episode 53, and could probably do damage even to Titans if he could hit them. Well, of course, his main feature and the feature of all Astro toilets is crazy speed. The dude is so fast-moving that you'd think he was teleporting. And to realize that he is moving fast, you need to slow down this frame, for example. Based on the last episode, I would say that the dude rarely fights and he acts more as a scout and informant. So he's only in 10th place. In 9th place, we have a character that appeared only recently, and it's TV Daddy. Honestly, I wanted to put him on a higher place because Bro showed a cool potential, but unfortunately next will be only big guys, and it is unlikely Bro can do something to them. But anyway, let's talk about what Daddy can do. He appeared in episode 73, and then we didn't know much about him, but I suspect that Bro has some hidden ability that he didn't show us even in 74 episode. It's hard for me to explain what it is, but I think you noticed that just at the moment when he appeared, Camerawoman's arm started bleeding. And honestly, I wonder why she's bleeding since she's a robot, but since we've seen it in a few other agents, let it be. But even if she has blood, it would have to go instantly after she lost her arm. But for some reason, the arm began to bleed at the moment when Daddy appeared. Perhaps he was able to riz her and she just flowed.
Baba Bowie.
Oh no.
And maybe she started simping for him, but also drop your theories in the comments about what it was. But in episode 74, he showed some cool abilities. Actually, he has the same abilities as the other TV men, but the way he uses them is amazing. Bro has mastered the teleportation technique very well, and with the help of teleport, he does different tricks like ripping someone's head off or redirecting an enemy attack into the enemy. And honestly, if all the TV men used all of their abilities like this dude, the war would be over already. He also has 2 powerful blades on his hands that he can cut a mutant, and he also has small speakers on his sides that can also stun someone with a sound wave. And Bro can also smash a human or a mutant into the wall with one punch, so he's definitely not missing the gym. I also have no doubt that Bro will be able to kill UFO Toilet. And although UFO is a very fast dude, but this TV man is very smart and uses his abilities well, so he will definitely beat him. But because of the fact that next will be only the big guys and that we haven't seen his full abilities, I can't put him higher, so well-deserved 9th place. On the 8th place, one of our favorite Titans, Titan Speakerman. Bro is one of the strongest guys in this universe, but still from the Titans, he is the weakest, and he urgently needs improvements, which I hope he will get in future episodes when he and TV men will get to the Speakerman base. His abilities you probably already know, but for those who don't, let's quickly go over them. Among the obvious abilities is a powerful sound wave that can stun even strong enemies like G-Man. He can also release a laser beam from the core, and he has cannons on his hands that can fry small enemies. And his specialty is speed, and although he is not physically strong like the other Titans, he is the fastest of them. But I think he can handle the UFO Toilet, and also the TV Daddy, since the TV Daddy is too small to hurt that big and fast guy. But unfortunately, so far, he is too weak to beat the next guys. So let's hope he gets Astro improvements, but so far only 8th place. And in 7th place, we have the Skibidi scientist from episode 67. The version from episode 70 is also good, but in fact, there was nothing special besides powerful lasers. Although in the old body, which was in episode 67, was a lot of cool abilities. First of all, this body is very strong that the dude does not care even on the acid that destroys the body of Titans in 2 seconds. He also withstood a buzzsaw attack to the face. And besides that, he has TV man abilities, namely teleport. red and purple glow that makes the target kill himself or the scientist can take control of the target. Also, he has acid and speakers that could stop even Plungerman in the glitch toilet, which may mean that the scientist will also be able to stop the UFO toilet. But even if he can't stop the UFO toilet in the same way, he'll find a way to defeat him. And we even saw in episode 60 that the Astro toilets were afraid to fight the scientist, which tells us that Bro is Sigma. Also, it is obvious that TV Daddy cannot break through such a strong body. And the Titan Speakerman also has little chance as they, together with Cameraman, could not defeat him. So Bro is confidently in 7th place. And in 6th place is one of the most favorite characters of many people. This dude was with us from the very beginning and even managed to survive in those situations where it was almost impossible to survive. And you'll be surprised who I'm talking about because there are 2 characters that fit this description. But in 6th place, we have our favorite Titan Cameraman. Bro has been with us almost from the very beginning of the series since he appeared in episode 18. But he lost his first battle and then disappeared from the show until he came back in episode 50 improved. He is physically very strong and he is also smart, and can analyze the enemy's abilities, and makes quick decisions even in the most dangerous situations. He has powerful shoulder cannons, he also has a shield and a gravity cannon. And if we compare his strength to other characters, we will take his version from episode 64. Because that's when he was at his peak. Overall, he is a stable Titan because he is good at everything. He is balanced in terms of strength, speed, and intelligence. And he is probably the bravest of all and willing to sacrifice himself to save others. And if we compare him with the guys who were before him, I'm sure that he will easily destroy all of them. Perhaps it will not be easy with the scientist, because the bald bro also has powerful abilities. But in the last fight, he was helped by Top G, and Cameraman himself was wounded. And if we take his version from episode 64 where he was at the peak, he can easily overcome the scientist. But with the next guys may have problems. So for now, he is in 6th place. Finally, we got to the top 5 most powerful guys. And I want to say that I thought for a long time between 5th and 6th place. But I decided to put in 5th place Astro Detainer, or as I call him, Astro Commander. I don't think anyone can argue that this dude is strong as hell. He was not afraid to go up against 3 Titans in episode 70 because he knew they couldn't kill him. He successfully deflected all their attacks and easily broke TV Man's sword and then escaped. He doesn't have many abilities, and maybe we haven't even seen all of his abilities, but the most cheater thing is his claws, which can absorb any energy attack and return it even more powerful back to the enemy. And don't forget that he has lightning fast speed. And together with his claws, this dude seems unbeatable. And G-Man managed to defeat him only with the help of cunning. He'll definitely beat all the previous guys, although there may be problems with the Cameraman. And as I said, I thought for a long time who to put on the 5th place Cameraman or Commander. But still, I decided to put Astro, because after all, these guys are more technological and their speed is crazy. And Bro will be able to absorb all the Cameraman attacks with his claws, and in close combat, Cameraman is unlikely to be able to hit him because Astro is too fast. But still write who is stronger in the comments, because it is a really difficult comparison. But personally, in my opinion, Astro deserves 5th place. And in 4th place is my favorite character, and also the best villain according to Mr. Defuk Boom. And this is our favorite Kebab, or Top G, or Gmail, or Iron Jimmy. This dude has a lot of names, so pick the best one in your opinion. And Bro is literally a living legend because he even managed to outlive the scientist. And he appeared in episode 7. Honestly, I was sure he wouldn't survive the fight with the Titans. And even now I think he'll die around episode 80. But so far, he's the most cunning and unkillable dude on the show. He cheated death many times, and even when he was juicy fried, he found a way out of it. Honestly, I could talk about him forever. But that's not what our video is about, so let's move on to his abilities. Bro has changed many times throughout the series, but we'll take his peak form when he fought against the Titans. I won't take him in Titan form because it's not clear how strong he'll be. First of all, he has very powerful lasers that can fry even the Titan. And we even made sure of it in 67 episode, where with the help of his lasers, he was able to knock the Cameraman off his feet. Also, he has small lasers on the side of his head. Also, with the help of his fierce roar, Bro can throw the opponent a short distance away and also stun. He also not badly hits his head that can also knock the Titan down. He is also quite fast as he could dodge Titan attacks, but he also has trump cards in the form of different energy balls. With the help of the yellow-purple energy ball, he can make the enemy body kill itself. And with the help of the green-yellow ball based on what we were shown, he can do huge damage and also possibly weaken the Titan's body. Bro is also a very experienced and intelligent fighter, as he used to be an Astro commander and he knows exactly the right strategy. And Mr. Boom himself said that he always has a plan. He defeated the Astro commander and he fought against 3 Titans and was able to severely injure 2 and even escape. I think it is obvious that he can defeat even a Titan Cameraman solo. But still, the following characters are real monsters and gym bosses. So Kebab on the deserved 4th place. And the top 3 is opened by Astro Juggernaut. We don't know anything about this dude, but only based on his attack we can assume that this dude can tear the previous guys in 1 minute. With one shot, he deactivated the G-Man's shield, which withstood even the most powerful attacks of our Titans. Gmail himself was shocked by this. Also notice how he attacked Speakerman. This ball didn't even hit him, but Speakerman was thrown almost to the dungeon. Also, he has a powerful shield that will definitely withstand any attack of our Titans. And even though we don't know much about him, but you have to agree that this dude is definitely powerful. And I even thought G-Man was more scared of the Juggernaut than the 3 Titans. And this guy definitely has other abilities that we'll see in the future. But still, since we haven't seen him in action, he's only in 3rd place. Finally, we got to the 2nd place, and you're probably thinking who I chose. And number 2 is also one of my favorite characters. I will even say that he is my 2nd favorite character after G-Man. And it is Titan TV Man. Bro deservedly takes the 2nd place and will not leave a chance to any dude who was before him. Of course, maybe with the Juggernaut may be a problem, but still TV Man has shown many times what he is capable of. But it's even possible that the Juggernaut will be stronger. But we haven't seen his abilities, so I couldn't put him in 2nd place. But let's talk about the abilities of this Giga Chad. Bro can do absolutely everything. He has 3 types of glow: purple, yellow, and red. Purple makes the enemy obey his orders, red makes the enemy kill himself, and yellow literally burns the enemy. He can use these rays with the help of his main TV and also with the help of his small TVs, which can detach. Of the obvious, he has a jetpack sword and teleportation, but also 2 cheater abilities. The first cheater ability is to absorb any energy attacks and thus energizing himself. The second cheater ability is to teleport his body parts to attack. Plus, he has a strong body that can withstand attacks even new Astro Toilets. And another bonus ability is that he can share his power with other Titans, literally transferring his energy to them through the core. And you've seen what Titans can do with his power. Bro Speakerman almost exploded from that much energy. And he can't be infected with the parasite because Bro put an anti-theft system on his body while he's having fun with TVs elsewhere. And I honestly don't know who can beat him one-on-one at this point in the series, but I put him in 2nd place because maybe there's another stronger dude out there. But overall, TV Man is one of the strongest characters in the series, but he has one weakness. He's overconfident and always wants to fight alone. And in episode 47, he got hurt because of that. And maybe history will repeat itself in the future, but still when Astro Toilets appeared, Bro will think 10 times before going out alone. And I am also sure that he will be improved with the Claw of Astro Commander, so maybe then Bro will become the strongest dude. But so far, only 2nd place. Finally, we get to the 1st place. And I want to say that I'm not really sure about the 1st place because we know absolutely nothing about this character. But I put Astro Mothership in the 1st place. And the thing is that basically Mothership is a ship that has other ships on it, and logically it could be non-fighting. And we don't know if it can fight in battle or not, or if it just controls other Astro Toilets. But basically if he couldn't fight, then he wouldn't have a face and he'd just be a regular ship like this ship. So I think he can fight. And even though we don't know anything about him. But Bro has such aura that even I got goosebumps. And at the point where he appeared, like space was shrinking. And it seems like this dude can drop the moon to Earth or throw meteorites. Also look at how huge it is. Bro is about 2 or even 3 times bigger than Titan Cameraman. And if it can fight like other Astro Toilets, then hardly even TV Man can penetrate its armor with current improvements. But here's what I think in the end. If Astro Mothership can fight alone like other Astro Toilets, then he's definitely the strongest character in the series at the moment. But if he's just a ship that controls other ships or something like that, then maybe TV Man is stronger than him. So for now, Astro Mothership is at the top of our list, and he is the strongest character in the show so far. And honestly, this video was hard to make and I spent a lot of time on it, so I hope you liked it. And if so, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, I'll add some info about the other Astro Toilets, namely why I didn't add them. And the thing is that I think they are weak and ordinary Astro Toilets, and that the UFO Toilet can be stronger than them because besides the strength, UFO is very smart and cunning character. So that's the way it is. But I will remind you again that this top was made only based on my personal opinion, and I relied on facts and details that we were shown in the series. But in any case, write your list of the strongest in the comments.